Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys, and welcome to a bonus stream. Don't usually stream in the mornings, or pretty much literally right in the afternoon for us. It's 12:24. But I wanted to do a little bit of a bonus stream, and I wanted to do a recording as well. So this is actually being recorded because this is going to go up on YouTube. I'm seeing a lot of my friends, a lot of people that I know jump into the Dark Souls series for the first time ever, and they are finding it a very overwhelming experience. A lot of people I know have also quit the game too soon, I feel, because they just don't understand the mechanics around the game. They don't get what's going on, and they just give up. And I wanted to do a short recording today, just to give you guys some information, just to give you guys just some ammo to take with you into your next run. And I'm hoping that this recording itself will do you justice. I hope it will help you and aid you in completing, hopefully, your very first run yourself. So, with that in mind, we're going to scene switch. Camera is off. And as you can see, we are Dark Souls Remastered offline. The reason that we're offline is because there is, it's just easier to run through something like this without having the interruption of other players invading my game. If you are new to this game and if you find the invasions too tough and too difficult, because this game does have a massive balancing issue, then I would highly suggest playing it offline. It will just in general be a better experience for you. But again, I'm hoping to show you something new, something you've not seen before, something that you probably don't understand, just to help you do your own playthrough. That's all it is. This is just to help you with your playthrough. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a brand spanking new character. We're going to call this character Glemish, because that's where we're streaming right now. And I'm just going to rush through this build. Please feel free to take your time. But it is extremely important that you understand the stats of this game. Okay? So if you look on every single one of these builds, you can see the skill tree on the left side of all the talent points of what they get. So every single build has different health, endurance, strength, dexterity, resistance. I am going to go with a super simple build for this recording for you guys, right? We're going straight into the Deprived. I'm going to show you that you don't have to look fancy to be good at this game. You just need the most simple of stats, and you'll be absolutely fine. How you doing, Panda and Black Rose? We're going to start off with the Master Key because it's one of the most useful items in the game. Everything's pretty much just going to be normal. We're going to go with the Deadpool look, the Ryan Reynolds. The Ryan Reynolds with the Leon Kennedy hairstyle. And we're just going to simply straight into it. So like I said, I am just doing a small recording today, guys. A bit of a bonus stream just to help some people learn about this game. I see way too many people giving up on this game so soon because they just simply don't get what's going on. They don't understand. And I'm hopefully, like I said, I'm doing this recording to hopefully give you guys just a little bit of ammunition to take into your first ever playthrough of Dark Souls. So, this game can get overwhelming very, very quickly. I get that, I understand that, and trust me, I grew up on the Demon Souls game, the very first of its kind. Now, I may die in this run a few times, but that will not stop me continuing. Like I said, it's all about just giving you the ammo and the info that you need to help you on your playthroughs. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to rush through to get our main weapons. Now, whatever character that you decide to play as will determine what items are left at the beginning for you. Again, all of this you can simply just run through. You don't need to worry or stress yourself out over. And there's our weapons. There we go. Now you may think, hold on, he's running around with a stick. And I can tell you right now, I don't know if they done this on purpose or I don't know if they did it as a joke. But the stick is one of the strongest weapons in the entire game. It truly is. A piece of wood is better than the majority of weapons that you find and you pick up. So again, we're just rushing through. We don't care about any of this. If you obviously want to listen to the NPC, feel free to do so. Take your time. With all the hundreds of playthroughs I've done of this game, even I don't know the lore 100%. But I've seen many YouTube videos where people pretty much just rage quit on this boss alone. Now, I've done speed runs, I've done challenge runs. I play this game a lot with a buddy of mine, Meat Uzi. Gonna get up right behind him. Again. Don't worry about getting hit. You're going to be fine. First boss down. And we're going to go straight to the main center area of the game itself. What's up, Captain Sweatpants? How you doing? You should be playing your Outriders with Steve, not watching my recording. There we go. Right. We're going to collect a few items that are around the starting area just to help with this run. Now, I am a bit of a collection whore. I like to pick up everything. I like to hoard every single item I can do in the game. You don't have to do it this way. I'm just making my run easier. I'm actually going to take this piece of wood off my back because it looks stupid. But like I said, this game is all about stat building. Making sure that you stat your character correctly to aid your game. If you put points into the wrong stats and you are a certain build, you could make the game far more difficult than it has to be. So right now I'm just going to go around. This is pretty dangerous for me to do this because these guys are very tough. But I'm just going to ignore all these guys. Run around and just pick up all the things that I want to pick up. Just pretty much ignoring every enemy that revives itself. All the big skellies. Pretty sure I don't even need these items. Nope, I don't even need any of these items. I just needed those souls. I'm going to run through, run through. Oh, that was unfortunate. Going to keep running through. See, again, you might think, hold on, he's running around, he's got no armor on or anything like that. And again, yes, armor is important in this game. But you don't have to go overboard with it. You really, really don't. Again, it's all about stat building. Gonna go down here, gonna rekindle this. Right, now we're gonna absorb all the souls that we just picked up. Okay, now, you could, if you wanted to, you could pretty much run the entire game and be an undead if you wish to. What we're going to do is we're going to reverse humanity. So we're going to basically bring our body back by reverse hollowing. Just because it's, you know, I don't want my character to run around looking like a bit of dried bacon, you know? There we go. We have a few ladies in the chat as well that might appreciate the manly body. So, I'm going to take us away from this area just for a second because I don't want the music to be too loud. There we go. That's absolutely perfect. Now, if we go to the statistics... Oh, no, the music's still kicking in. Let's move a little bit more up. Yeah, you can hit me. See, just a simple piece of wood. Oh, no, nice try. Can you see at the moment, I'm one-shotting them. Look how easy this is. I haven't done any leveling whatsoever. I'm just one-shotting them with a piece of wood. There you go. That guy had a little bit of armor on, so of course his defense is going to be higher. Right. So... this run that I'm going to do for you today is basically going to be a strength build. I'm going to be focusing purely on brute force over everything else. Now, there are many different builds that you can have in this game. You could run around as a sorcerer or a mage if you wish. A witch or a wizard. Doesn't matter what you call it. You could run around as a ninja, a dexterity build with samurai swords, curved swords and stuff like that. It's completely and utterly up to you what you do. If you want my opinion, play the build that fits what you enjoy most. But if you do want to get through this game from start to finish and have the easiest playthrough possible, then I would recommend going with a strength build. It is very easy to do. It doesn't require you to spread your talent points across certain areas of the character. You only need to focus on a few of them instead of the majority of them, which some of the builds require you to do. So if you're going with brute strength, then the only real stat that you need to really improve is strength. Getting your health up, yes, is important as well, but you want to make sure that you inflict the most amount of damage per swing as possible. So we're going to run through this bit here. And like I said, we're going to focus purely on those two, strength and health, more than anything else. And again, you might think, he's running around with a freaking stick. This dude's a lunatic. It's all about stats. Now, if we take a look at this stick, you can see where it says ParamBonus, it's an A. All weapons in this game have a grading system built into them. S is the best, A is second best, then B, C, D, etc, etc. So great ParamBonus is basically think of it as a multiplier. So as you see, it's an A ParamBonus on strength because you see the muscly arm, which means that the more my strength is, the better bonus I get from using this weapon. Each weapon, as you can see, and shield, has its own ParamBonus. You are looking to use the weapons that pretty much have the best grading. You want S, A's, and B's. C's, D's, and E's are kind of on the low end, and I wouldn't really recommend them on your first run because it just makes your game harder because you're not giving out as much damage. But there are some weapons that you can use, some big heavy weapons that have a bad grading, but they have a good amount of brute physical damage that you can utilize from them. So again, go with something easy, go with something simple. You can see that I am going with a very good weapon at the start because it's an A grade, and because it is a very good grade, I can focus on just strength alone and get a lot of attack points from doing it. Now, like I said, I will probably die a few times. I'm no 100% pro at this game, but I have experience around it all, and I'm just showing you how simple you can make a build like this work for you. That is all I'm doing. Gonna go this way. If you want to put clothes on, you know, do what you want. I'm not gonna tell you to run around naked, but I would suggest playing it offline, just so you can enjoy it more without having the invasions going on while you're trying to focus on the game. It's all down to your confidence level. We started off with the Master Key as the gifted item, which means that we can gain access to certain areas early in the game and not have to worry too much about it. These guys are always the trickiest, so just make sure you kick away their shield and you can one-shot them. Go down here. Wait for him. There we go. Now we're going to go to this merchant. Now the Master Key will unlock a lot of doors and cells in this game, but not everything. So you do want to buy the Residence Key. You could buy the repair box if you wish to, and the bottom box if you wish to as well. You could even buy some armor if you want. It's completely and utterly down to you. Yes, it does mean it's more defense for your character. So do what you feel is right for you. Just watch these guys. Boink. Boink. Just watch out for their frenzy hits because they like to go a little bit cray-cray. There we go. Now, parrying in this game is also a very vital ability that you can utilize against a lot of enemies. That's something that we will go through at some stage. Again, I don't have to pick up everything, but I am kind of a collectionist when I play these games. I can't not leave things alone. I must have every single shiny. It's more of a curse than anything else, to be fair. It's more of a bad curse. But the more you pick up, the more you can sell if you don't want the items to a friendly face that appears later in the game. But what we're after is we're after all of these souls. Now, this game is very punishing. You know, when you die, you lose the souls that you've gathered. If you die a second time and you're unable to pick up the first amount of souls that you've dropped, then you lose those souls forever. They're gone. Gonna boop you. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna boop you. Always double check the bodies that drop, because sometimes there's a small delay when items are dropped as well and they don't glow properly. Gonna grab you as well. Gonna heal just in case this douchebag kills us. Just in case. Oh, that was unfortunate for him. So right now my health bar is a little low. Now we are doing, like I said, we're doing a strength build, so we want to focus on strength and health over everything else. And open you. I'm going to take the shield, and this is actually a pretty good starting shield to have. D grade, pretty good. And we can actually parry better with a shield as well. You can parry with your hand, don't get me wrong. But it is a little bit more awkward. And if you miss the parry, you will take a lot of damage. Now, as we're already in human form, every single bonfire that we're going to go to, we are going to kindle. The reason that we're going to do that is because it will double the flasks that we have to drink. So, when you die and you spawn at the basic bonfire, you will only have 5 flasks. If you kindle, it will get pushed up to 10 flasks per reset. The bonfire at your home, that bonfire that we was at previously, that already has been kindled once for you, which is great. So if you do want to just run back and get 10 flasks from that one, you can. But you might as well just kindle every single bonfire to get 10 as a basic. And then what we're also going to do, we're going to push up our health and we're going to push up our strength together. There we go. And we're going to go back out. Don't forget, every single time you rest at a bonfire, you are resetting the map, spawning all the enemies back in the game. Watch out for the jump attacks because it can be very dangerous in the wrong situation. Run through, run through. No, you're not. No, you're not. Now, it's important that every single item that you pick up, you check it so you know exactly what it is and what it does. Check all the weapons that you find as well, because you may end up finding a better weapon suited for your build. If you're a mage, you're obviously looking for certain mage items. It's unfortunate again. Take a drink. There you go. Nope. And I'm already hoping that what we've gone through today has already helped the build that you're doing. And I just saw my pop-out chat refreshed itself, so I know it's bugged now. Will you stop throwing bombs at my head, you div? Doing back crits on enemies and also parry crits deal the most damage to an enemy. So if you can learn to backstab and parry as often as possible, you will deal the most damage to enemies. Just grab this. Gold pine resin, thank you very much. Now, if I was speedrunning this, I would already be heading towards the third boss. Already. Because during a speedrun, you really don't want to be wasting time picking up stuff you really don't need. No, you don't. You can also do a jump attack with certain weapons as well, dealing even more damage. There we go. Come on. Seen so many people get hit by that barrel on their first playthrough. It's hilarious. Now, if I head down that way there's a Black Guardian Knight. You could pretty much kill him in skanky ways if you want to. If you want to. We've already picked up black fire bombs, normal bombs. And the reason you'd kind of want to kill him is because he's got a good starting ring. We're going to see if we can get a nice, easy back execution off of him. It's going to upset him a lot, but, you know, doesn't matter. Nope, that didn't work. Like I said, he's very, 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 very strong. So you want to make sure that you have the advantage as often as possible. That's enough throwing of those. Let's see if we can play with this dude and get behind him. Okay, that was a lovely sweet turn that you did there, my friend. There you go. How about that? Go drink once. See, even though I'm parrying, I'm missing the parries, which means he's hitting me. Gotta be careful. Drink again. What's wrong, buddy? Don't be afraid of a man with no clothes. Come on. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Come on. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you suck. Okay, we're going to run all the way down here. Again, I'm not a professional at this game in any way. I've just done so many runs that it's all muscle memory a lot of the time. It's automatic. But having this ring on us here will put our HP at 1 at certain crit hits so it doesn't insta-kill us. So it's always nice to have. You won't have it forever once you've got lots of health and lots of stamina and strength or whatever build that you're going for. You don't really need that ring anymore. But it's a nice ring to have at the very beginning of the game. Gonna destroy the bug there so we get some extra stuff. We're already getting some really good stones as well for a build that we're doing. Gonna climb my little booty up here. Learn the attack patterns of all the enemies that you engage with. The reasons for that is so you can actually learn how to parry certain enemies. Come on, jump down. Jump down. There you go, good boy. Ooh, in your head. Come on, big boy, come on. Show me what you can do. That's a mighty big stick that you have, eh? That was awesome. And boss number 2 is already done. Thank you very much. Again, we're running around with a stick. We're not using any armor whatsoever. It will change. Obviously, I do want to put armor on my character, but right now I really don't need to. I'm gonna go down here. We're gonna talk to Solaire. Praise the sun. We're just going to say yes to absolutely everything.
The way I this please.
And he will offer us the white soapstone, which is the co-op stone that you use to play with your friends. Now, all the NPCs have a story arc. Again, that's something that you're just going to have to learn through playing the game or through maybe going onto the Dark Souls wiki and reading about it. There we go. Once the dragon is settled, we're going to run all the way through. Now, the great thing about this game is that you can pretty much go wherever you want from the very beginning. You don't have to go in this direction, but the reason I'm doing it in this order is because I'm doing the easier bosses first. Gonna roll down here. Gonna level up, and again, do the same things. We got health, and we've got strength. That's all we're working on right now. Absorb some of you. Absorb some of you. And then we're going to level up again. Now, I'm happy with health being at 15 right now. I don't feel I need to increase that at all. So I'm going to purely be focusing on strength over everything else. I don't need to worry about atonement because I'm not a caster. I don't need to worry about endurance because I'm not really utilizing that right now. I'm running around nude, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Dexterity is for, like I said, ninja build, swordsman build with curved blades. It's, again, look at the symbols that they use and make sure that they match the weapons and the gear that you're using. See, I'm working on strength, and as you can see, this is a Param A strength weapon, so it makes it way better to use this than maybe a B grade, then a B grade or a C grade or blah, 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 blah. Each weapon has their certain requirements. You need to have a certain amount of strength or dex to use them. Even certain casting weapons require you to have a certain intellect or faith. So just make sure that you're kitting your character up correctly, or you're going to make it difficult for your playthrough. Thank you, dragon. We're going to wait for the dragon to get off of his high horse, and then we're going to run straight past him and reach the bonfire behind him. There you go. Just going to run this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then, boink. Rest. That will reset the area, and he will fly away now because we're underneath him. Wow, he shot me right in the head. Gonna kick that shield away from you. Can you please? Oh, missed. Thank you. Again, I'm after the shinies. Now, I will not do any skips in this video because what would be the point in showing you a run through if I'm basically just skipping certain enemies or skipping certain bosses? There we go. We're going to move this down. Easy mode. Nope. Watch the big guy. If he is not a friendly bull. Learn to pull enemies. If you need to use a bow and arrow to do that, then learn to do that. There, he's charging. He's going to stop at a certain point because the game is telling him to turn around and reset. At this point, you can spank the booty of his until he dies. Again. Nice and easy. What do I need to level up? I need to check the bonfire. Right, keep going. Now, at some stage, I think I want to get Muzi involved where we do like a proper in-depth of how to. I know there's loads of guides online that you can watch and read. Some of them are very, very, very in-depth as well. You can also use wikis as well. Nope. Ooh, another sword, which we're never going to use. Again, I'm trying to make this a very basic and simple tutorial for you guys. You ain't going anywhere, bitch. Get a little drink. Really? And for that, I'm going to execute you. There you go. Go down here. My God. Block. They all do the exact same movements, and yet I still mess up miserably on some of this, you know? Makes me look like a total scrub when I play this game sometimes. That's what Dark Souls does, though. It kind of knows. We feel it learns, and if you're breezing through it, it will punish you. There you go. It's like, oh, this dude's doing a speed run. Oh, we're going to make sure we make him suffer for it. Climb up. Now, if you want an armor set that is incredibly strong and very easy to upgrade, the set that this enemy is using in front of me is actually one of those sets that I would recommend. It's easy to upgrade and offers some of the highest defense in the entire game. Is that shield better? It is better in pretty much every... yeah, magic goes down, lightning goes down. Everything else goes up, and it offers 100% protection when I block. There we go. Now I have a nice shiny shield instead of a piece of wood. Gonna kick that away. Gonna kill you. Running around with my butt cheeks hanging out. Nope. Come on, big guy. Ooh! Parry! Destroyed. Nope. I'm gonna boop you until you die. Now, I've seen a lot of people get to this stage where they're hitting enemies 4 or 5 times just to kill one enemy. That tells me straight away that something's wrong. Either your build's wrong or your stats are wrong. These enemies should not be hard to kill. And if you're hitting them more than twice, then you've either not leveled up enough, or you're leveling wrong, or the weapons you're using are wrong. Oh. Yeet! Thank you. Come on. I know there's someone hiding behind there. I can hear him running around. When you're ready. Be very, very careful with the enemies that can also parry you. If they crit execute you at this early in the game, it will probably one-shot you. Take your time. Do not rush. If you rush or get frustrated, you make mistakes, and when that happens, you start dying too many times, and then you won't enjoy the game as much as you should be. Nope. Ooh, cheeky, cheeky. There we go. What are you doing over there, sir? What we're going to do first is head this way. And we're going to light the next bonfire in line. Because we're going to kindle it. In case we die, we get put back here at least. All the way down. Down, 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 down. And we're going to boop it. We're going to kindle every bonfire. And again, the reason that I'm not doing this online is because the online is very broken in this game. You will get invaded by players who are so far in the game that they're OP as hell, and then they'll just one-shot you, which is dumb. What we're going to do, learn his gesture, because, you know, it's always nice to have extra gestures, but we're going to repair everything that we have. And then we're going to reinforce our stick and make it stronger. Can you see that we're going to turn the club into a club +1? What that will do is power up the ParamBonus and make that stronger. And it'll also make the physical base attack of this weapon go up too. Yeah, I know, Muzi. I know. Invasions have always been like a sore spot. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to upgrade the club. We need another Titanite shard, so we're going to purchase another one. Reinforce it again. Now we need 2 Titanite shards, so we're going to buy 2. And we're going to do it again. Another 2. We don't have enough. So right now,
Don't get yourself.
what we've done is we've put the club into a club +3. We have strengthened the ParamBonus, which is, again, it's a modifier against our base strength stat, making that stronger. So we're doing 113 base attack with a bonus of 43. We're going to go back up. We're going to head outside. All the way to the top. We're at a point now where we should basically be one-shotting all of the small enemies. One hit, no more. Again, if you're hitting these enemies more than 3 or 4 times, then something's wrong with your build. You're either not statting your character correctly, you're not using a good weapon, or you're not leveled up enough. So let's see, are we one-shotting them? 1. See, 154 damage. And we're using a piece of wood. That's why I wanted to do this recording, to show that it doesn't matter really what weapon that you use as long as you get the stats right. I do generally think that the developers of this game put the stick in this game for a joke that people wouldn't choose it. They'll be like, nah, what nutjob will run around with a stick over a massive mace or a massive greatsword, you know? But I think they did that for a reason. Just to show us that it's about the stats and not about what weapon you choose. Be very careful with this guy. He's very, very, very strong. Try to get behind him. Give him a couple of boops. Even the shield hitbox in this game is broken to shit. Just keep spinning around, and there we go. Done. Another Titanite shard. Thank you for that, dude. And what we're going to do, we're going to go down here. And we're going to go down this lift right here. And on the way down, we're going to roll off. Because we're going to pick up an item that we're going to need later in the game. You can walk off or roll off. It's completely down to you. We're going to head this way. And then we are going to roll here. There we go. And we're going to head all the way up. Roll here. And then we're going to pick up this shiny. We're going to carefully navigate our bony ass all the way down. There we go. And then we're going to go all the way around and then basically head straight back to where we were. If you want, you can talk to this NPC here. You can also learn the gesture from him.
Here, no. Oh, that's wood.
Yes.
Very.
And yes. Learning about covenants in this game is just another thing completely. I'm not going to run through that in this little tutorial for you guys because there's just no point right now.
No.
But it's important to know what each NPC has to offer, especially ones that sell you things. This guy, as you can see, sells healing miracles and spells, a talisman as well.
Come again.
Now, you don't necessarily have to buy the stuff because as you travel through the game, you will find some of the items. For example, that guy sold a talisman. Okay, you think you might need that right away if you want to be miracles. But if you just take your time and loot some of these items around this game, you will get a free talisman. You'll get free weapons. You just gotta look. Cracked eye orbs, that's for multiplayer, so you don't really have to worry about that if you're not concerned. More talismans. And then we're just gonna run all the way back up. And again, I know I've said it a few times, but I'm making it very clear. I am no full-on perfect expert in this game. I've just done a lot of runs, so I have the experience behind me. And I'm more than happy to showcase features within the game to make your game an easier experience. I hear too many people give up on this game because they find it too difficult. They quit too early and they don't really get to experience the full quality of the game. And I'll be honest, that's a bit sad. It is a bit sad because this is a fantastic game. And the Dark Souls franchise is absolutely amazing. It is a phenomenal franchise. Once you get hooked on one of these games, you kind of get hooked on the entire lot of them. So I'm going to head down here. Head down here. Head all the way down. Now, the bell gargoyles are the next boss in order, really. But we're going to skip them for now, because we're going to do the next easiest boss. Sass, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. We're going to purchase one more stone. We're going to reinforce our weapon again. Up to +4.
Don't get yourself.
And now we're going to move on. So the next easiest boss in line would be the butterfly. Watch this guy. He can be very dangerous. Just get past him. Watch for his reach. He has the biggest reach of any enemy in the entire game, and it is stupid. But it is very OP when he lands a hit on you, and it hurts like hell. Well, we're gonna, you know, beat up a tree with its dead relative in our hand. 2 shots, nice and easy. We're killing a bush with a stick. I mean, irony at its finest, I guess. We're gonna lunge. 1 shot, thank you. And we're gonna go this way first. And the reason that we're going to go this way first is I think at this point in time, my guy deserves to wear some clothes. So we're going to go for one of the armor sets that are free to pick up. So you don't have to worry about spending any monies or souls. And like I said, at some stage, I would love to do a really awesome how-to video. And I definitely want to get Meat Uzi involved if he's interested. He's the one that you saw appear in chat. Earlier on, he's got pretty much the exact amount of experience that I have. Maybe more, to be honest, because he's done way more runs than I have. So we're going to equip the leather set. There we go. Now we're no longer naked. Hey, look at that. And like I said, every item in the game has stats. If you learn and teach yourself what they do, then you'll be absolutely fine. You will be absolutely fine. But the most important stats that you need to worry about are the ParamBonus stats, the required Param stats, which are basically what requirements you need to use the weapon. That there is the most important thing in this game. Learning how the stats work and how the multipliers work. The better the ParamBonus, the better the overall statistic for your character. So S is the best, then A, B, C, etc., etc., etc. It goes down. When you upgrade weapons, you're increasing the Param stat, and you do have a chance to move it up into the next tier. So this weapon is an A right now, and if I keep upgrading it, it will eventually turn into an S rank, which is the best rank in the game. And now that we are wearing clothes, we do already have a increase in defense, and we also have a increase in other stats like bleed, poison, curse. Make sure you look at the weight requirements and the durability so you know what you're wearing and you know how heavy it is. Because the last thing that you want is your roll to be like this. Can you see this is a slow roll? So what I need to do now is get myself back into a nice quick roll. Because I do prefer... Wow. Really? I really can't wear any of it. I can wear the pants. What about the gloves? Can I wear the gloves too? No, I can't wear the gloves. Okay, that'll do. So what we're going to have to do is use some of our talent points and upgrade our equipment load stat so we can wear heavier items. Because if you want to run around and be a tank, then you need to be built like a tank. Nope. I refuse to accept that you are going to hit me And thus, I'm going to spank you with a piece of wood. Shield up. Watch your stamina bar when you get hit, because with every hit, your stamina bar will go down. Back off if you need to, so just so you can get it to charge up again. And just take your time. A lot of these enemies like to try and defend themselves all the time, which turns out to be a weakness of theirs, because if you can get behind them, you can execute them. But we're going to go all the way down here, because if you are a melee user in any way, you're going to want this item here. It's the Grass Crest Shield. And if you read the description, it says that it's imbued with magic, which slightly speeds up your stamina recovery. Can you see the green aura that my character now has? That means my stamina goes up faster when I drain it. It's lighter as well. It's lighter than this shield. Offers only 95% physical reduction, which means when you get hit and your shield is up, you're going to take 5% damage from that hit. That's not a lot. And I actually should now be able to wear the gloves. Hey, I can wear the gloves. We're semi-naked. And again, make it a priority to kindle every bonfire you come into contact with. This will increase your flask count to 10. Even if you don't use that bonfire a lot, it's still nice to know that it is buffed up and ready to use and will offer you 10 drinks. You can find an item in the game called the Right to Kindle. That is a boss drop item and will allow you to buff a bonfire up to 20 drinks. 20 drinks! That's insane. It does mean that you need to spend 3 humanities every single time. But at the end of the day, you're running around with 20 drinks. I mean, easy mode. If I take long pauses, it's because I'm trying to drink and keep my throat moist. So bear with me. There we go. All I'm trying to do, as I said, is to give you guys enough ammo to take with you into your game to make your game... Oh, you missed. Slightly easier. Because I don't want anyone to really give up on Dark Souls. I know not every single game is going to be right for you, but if you're not giving it a proper chance, then it's unfortunate, you know? Be very careful of these sneaky guys, because you can see one on my right next to my right leg, buried in the ground. And he will get up and try and boop you. There we go. And again, I'm a collection whore. I like to pick up every single shiny that I can. We're going to go all the way over here. We're going to boop this. Light the bonfire. We're also going to absorb another humanity. Now on the top left-hand side, it will show you your humanity absorption. How many you've absorbed. Sometimes when you kill enemies, you get a free one every now and again. That's always nice to have. There we go. And we're going to level up. And as you can see, with every single level of strength, I'm not only increasing my weapon power, but I'm also increasing my character's defense across everything. Physical, strike, slash, thrust, magic, flame, and lightning are all going up per one level. You, honest to God, you don't ever need to worry too much about resistance. Really? This is probably the last stat I would ever touch. If you're a strength character, it is strength, it is vitality, and every now and again, endurance, just so you can put on stronger clothes. But priority is number 1, number 2, and number 3. Strength, vitality, endurance for any strength build. If you are a ninja class, then it will be dexterity, endurance, vitality. If you are a mage, it would be intelligence, attunement, and vitality. You don't ever really need to touch endurance, to be fair, unless you want to be a tanking mage. So a mage that wears heavy clothes. If you're holy, spiritual, you know, healing, then faith. But that's really it. Faith, attunement, and vitality. Learning how to stat yourself correctly is the most important part of any Souls type game. 1 second. Am I able to level up again? And pop. Yep, we can level up again. Now, this area that we're about to head into is actually a pretty good farming area for souls at the beginning of the game, because the big guys, they drop quite a lot of souls per kill. Stand up. There are a lot of traps in this game, so please take your time. Oh, I missed. If I would have picked up that soul before killing these enemies, all 3 of them would have popped up at the same time and attacked me at once. I'm going to head left side. Sorry. I'm one-shotting a lot of these enemies. Sorry. I am not really sorry. We're going to quickly head this way. These are the guys I was talking to you about. 2-shot. Gonna boop you. Boop you again. Oh, how did that miss? I'm gonna one-shot you. Be very careful. These massive guys, they do hit quite hard. And they also have a spell that they can cast that will make you unable to roll properly. So be very, very, very careful with these guys. Just get behind them and keep booping them until they die. Gonna boop, and we're gonna boop again. Done. There you go. There's the spell. So I'm going to step away from him for now. Pull the enemies one at a time. I'm going to boop. See the spell glow around me? That means the spell is in effect. And when it disappears, it's worn off. See, it's disappeared. Ow. That hurt, sir. Don't do that. Gonna boop you just as much as you boop me. There we go. Now, there are also NPCs that you can summon into your game to help you if you find the game too difficult. I guess the positive around it all is that you have a second player in your team helping you out. It does make it easier for you. It doesn't do anything about the rewards. You still get the same amount of souls. But a lot of people, are very, very stubborn and they've got a lot of pride in their run and they want to do it themselves. You know, they don't want help. They're like, no, I can do it myself. I don't need anyone's help. But to give you an example, if you look behind here, you can see a summon sign. This is for a very, very powerful witch. And if you wanted to, you could bring her into your game and she can help you fight the boss. If that's what you want to do, that is fine. There is nothing wrong with summoning people into your game to make it... Actually, I'm just going to show you. This boss up top, I can kill in one cycle. The boss is so easy. But I'll show you. You push the A button and then you summon. Powerful, but kind of derpy. Yeah, some NPCs like to get stuck behind walls, get stuck in the doorways and stuff like that. I'm going to put a top on just to increase my defense because I'm okay with a slow roll on this fight. But some NPCs do like to get stuck when they're trying to run up things. Like, for example, Beatrice has been known to get stuck here while trying to run, and she'll just run like this for a while until she realizes she needs to run around just to go up. And she's also been known to get stuck in the doorway here by running into this bit here and running into this bit here. So just make sure the NPC's with you while you enter the doorway. And she'll come through. Now, this is a beautiful boss fight. I love the music and I love the look of the boss. But as you can see, I can't do nothing to this boss because I am a melee character. I'm not a caster. So what I need to do right now is keep my range and keep myself healed up until the butterfly lands. I could throw bombs at her. I could throw knives at her if I wanted to. Look at the butterfly's health already, though. See, I'm not doing anything whatsoever other than defending. While Beatrice is doing all the attack. Okay, now the butterfly's dead. See? Done. It's that easy, guys. It really isn't difficult at all. When you know what you're doing, the game is stupidly easy. Now we need to run all the way up here. Tell them about Lucatil and her fascination. No, okay, when Dark Souls 2 first came out, this was when it first came out, right? I'm not talking about Scholar of the First Sin Edition, which was improved. But Lucatil, she was a very cute character to bring into your game, who was able to help you with a lot of boss fights, loved to throw herself off the edges and plummet into the water and kill herself. It was just very, very bad coding by the developers on her behalf. And she kept killing herself in the water. Okay, all we need to do now is run all the way back to the bonfire. Or what we could do, we could use an item that we picked up called the Homeward Bone, and it will take us back to the bonfire that we last rested at without losing our souls. There are ways of teleporting to a bonfire, but those ways are basically you lose all your souls in doing it as a punishment, or you use a spell which doesn't punish you, or a Homeward Bone that doesn't punish you. We're going to run back normally. I can take this top off now. But yeah, I can kill that butterfly boss in 1 to 2 rotations. She flies around, she hits me with a couple of spells, she lands to regenerate, and that's when I boop her on the nose. She heals when she lands, so you need to out-heal. Basically, you need to do as much damage to out-heal her as possible. We're going to go this way, and we're going to beat up a tree again with a piece of wood. Going to run all the way down here. Now, you do want to be careful, because right now I'm running around with a very large amount of souls. If you ever feel like you have too many souls on you, just go back and spend them. Do not risk dying and losing everything that you've just gotten. Because I'm telling you now, if you keep dying that way and losing so many souls, the game is going to just keep getting harder for you because you're not leveling up in any way. Again, we're just going to go down here because we want to collect all of the items in the game because I have a serious problem with hoarding. Be very careful of these guys. They can gang up on you, so use the trees to confuse them. Wait for an idiot to do that, and then you can do that. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're freaking out. They're freaking out. This game has some amazing ragdoll effects. Thank you for the green blossom. Soul of a proud knight. Thank you very much. And we're going to go around here. Now, my recommendation on any playthrough that you do on any of the Souls games is every boss soul that you get. Let me give you an example. We killed the butterfly boss, and that boss offered us a moonlight butterfly soul. Don't consume it. Yes, it will reward you with a really nice amount of souls, but you could end up using that soul to transform one of your weapons into a rare boss weapon. So if you're a mage and you're looking for a certain weapon, that boss there can give you a certain weapon if you use its soul against one of your upgrades. So always learn about this stuff before you consume it and accidentally spend it when you didn't mean to. No, you don't. I wanted to come up here because I wanted a ring that I'm never going to use. Again, read all the rings that you pick up. Some of them have very, very good benefits. We're almost at the point where we can one-shot the bushes with a stick. Yeet! Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Ooh, nice try. Again, be very, very, very careful of this dude in here. I'm at the point now where I could kill him. It would take a little while because his defense is very, very, very high. But just for the sake of this video, I'm going to save a little bit of time and just run past him and not worry too much about him. Now, to upgrade this weapon one more time, I need 3 Titanite shards. He wants the soul that we've just picked up. No, sorry, the ember. That will allow him to modify weapons with a certain ability. So all the embers that you pick up, make sure you give them to the correct blacksmith. Reinforced weapon. I need 3 Titanite shards, so I'm going to buy 3. And then I'm going to reinforce weapon and move it up to level 5. And now you can see it's no longer in the list. That means that it's reached its cap for now. And the only way to push it further is you need a certain ember to do so. The ember that we picked up isn't the right one I want. Because if it was the right one, it will move it up to +6. With the ember I just picked up, it will turn this club into a divine club. And I'm not a mage or faith build. So it wouldn't be right for me to use. So I'm not going to do that.
Don't get yourself...
Again, it's about making sure that you're statting and building the character correctly. Because if you do it wrong, you make the game harder for yourself. We're going to level up. And we're going to boost our strength up to 25. There we go. And then we're going to run up. And we're going to move straight into the next boss fight. There are 2 key bosses that you need to do in order to progress the game. Some bosses you don't have to do, by the way. Some of them are actually... you can do them if you want to, basically. Oh my goodness me. Gonna drink. And we're gonna go this way. And we're gonna head right. And we're gonna pick up this unique item here. It's called a Firekeeper Soul. And these items are so important. I have seen new players consume those. And I was like, oh my god, I don't think you realize what you just did. A Firekeeper Soul is a soul that you can hand over to a Firekeeper to buff up your flask and make it stronger. So every time you drink from it, you heal more. You do not want to consume them. You want to go down these stairs. All the way down. And you want to speak to the firekeeper that's basically keeping this fire lit for you. So it's all the way down here. If she dies, that bonfire will no longer exist. Reinforce Estus Flask, yes. So at the bottom, it now says Estus Flask +1. I know you can't see it because of my icon, but there you go. Estus Flask +1. If I'm correct, you can take it to +5 in this game. If I'm correct. +7. Thank you, Meat Uzi. Thank you, buddy. So +7. So that pretty much means you take one swig at +7 and it should fully heal you. Should. And head up here. How heavy is that top? 4.7. That's pretty heavy. Not gonna lie, that's pretty heavy. Now we're gonna head up here. And again, be very careful of these guys with the rapiers and the shields. They can parry you and execute you if they have their blade up at an angle. And do not run through this bit here like a madman, because you will get absolutely destroyed. What's happened is that dancing mage over there has buffed up all of these enemies. That's why they've got a blue glow, making them all a lot stronger. It doesn't last forever, but it is enough to kill you if you run in there like a madman. Nice and slow. Here we go. There is no need to rush this game. Now we're gonna... Oh! Sorry! Dick tried to run away from us, and that weren't happening. So can you see they've also got the buff? You can see the aura on them. So you got to be careful. Easy mode. Now we're going to run up here. Run over here. Now this area is nice and clear. We can explore a little bit more. Some enemies in this game are considered special, which means once they're killed, they will no longer respawn. So learn that as well, because it's good for when you want to go and farm certain areas. Be careful of this dude. Nope. Goodbye. And again, just learn the enemy movements. When you learn this, the way that they attack, you can predict when they're going to swing their weapon, and you can time it perfectly to parry and execute them. We're going to go all the way up here. And we're going to go up here. Now, this game's been out for a very, very long time, so I don't mind spoiling this. I don't usually spoil games, but I don't mind spoiling this, because this is very important for the run that you're... For any run that you're doing if you're new to the game. This guy that's in this cell is a murderer. If you set him free, he will kill your firekeeper at some point during the game. So what I would recommend that you do, set him free... and then go meet him at the bonfire and kill him. And in doing so, not only do you protect the firekeeper from being killed, but you will also be rewarded with a very, very important ring at the beginning of the game. A ring that will not only give you extra health, but it will also increase your stamina bar too. So we're going to head down. Oh, and equipment load. Yes, thank you, Muzi. Thank you, bud. I'm actually super glad you're here, dude, to remind me of some of these small things that I forget. Like I said, I'm not a pro, but I know enough to get anyone through this game without any problems. We're going to run all the way down here. Down here. No problem, buddy. Good luck with all of that, okay? We're going to rest at this bonfire here. And then we're going to go down these stairs here. See this guy right here? He is going to kill her. So what we're going to do, we're going to cheap kill him. We're going to kick him off. 1, 2. That's it. That's all you have to do. Then quit the game. Load right back in. And continue. And now the items that he had will now be in front of us. Ta-da! Celebration drink. 5 humanities and the ring of favor and protection. We're going to put that ring on now. Because even though we only have 2 hands, we can only have 1 ring on each hand. Because that makes sense. Boosts HP, stamina, and load. But it will break if you remove it. So only remove this ring if you know 100% you no longer need the ring. And you can see at the top left how much health we've been given. And that's also how much stamina we've just been given for free as well. And we should now be able to wear this. And roll. No, we still can't roll. What if I took off the gloves? Yay! We can roll! Whee! Now, if you're a tank build, you don't really have to worry about fast rolling. Fast rolling is just the easiest way of evading attacks. It gives you the biggest window of defense to dodge. How heavy are those gloves? 2.8? They're very heavy gloves. Level up. And we're going to do even more strength. We're going to consume anything that we have on us. Like this. I already know what the butterfly soul turns into, and I don't need it for this character, so I'm going to go ahead and consume it. Can I level up again? I cannot. I need 1,200 more souls. No problem at all. Let's go. Not a problem whatsoever. Now, I could sit here and I could talk to you about covenants, whatever you want to call it. Fractions. Talk about invasions, the good, the bad, and all that stuff. But that would take a long time to go through. There's a lot of soul games out there, and a lot of them have different factions that you can join. That will help certain invasions that you do if you want to be a bad guy. Because yes, you can run around and you can be a bad guy if you want. I don't like being a bad guy because it's just I feel guilty. I feel really guilty. Killing people, when they don't deserve to be killed. Look at the damage I'm doing. 354 with a freaking stick. And this mage here did... Oh, bye. This mage here did not respawn in. Because he was classed as a special. We're going to head up here. We're going to go up here. Now, like I said earlier on, some boss fights you can bring in NPCs to help you. This guy here, Soler, that we spoke to previously in the game, he is willing to come in and help you. Praise the sun. But we're not going to do that. I'm going to challenge myself and fight these bosses alone. Because this isn't just one fight, this is 2. I'm going to use the gold pine resin that we picked up earlier on in the game. Because gold pine resin is very powerful against gargoyles. I'm going to drink one more time. Going to step through. Now, this is a boss fight that angers a lot of people very quickly and kind of gets them to quit the game, to be fair, because you're not fighting one, you're fighting two. The first boss, once it reaches a certain health point, will basically summon his brother to come and help. So we're going to light the stick. Two-hand it, because I'm brave and maybe stupid. I tried cutting off his tail to get an additional weapon, but that did not work. That's fine. There we go, done. Victory achieved! Now we're going to head all the way up here. I know the thunder stick is so strong. I know. But again, it just goes to prove, that a lot of the weapons in this game, they may not look like good weapons. I mean, it's a stick, for crying out loud. It's the first weapon that you can pick up at the very beginning of the game, and yet it turns out to be one of the strongest weapons in the game. We're going to pull the first spell. Going to skip the cutscenes because, if you want to watch the cutscenes, you can watch a few other YouTube videos if you wish to. I'm going to go this way, down here. So, this game, like a few of the other games, has a guy that you can confess your sins to. If you did something bad and you shouldn't have done it, like if you accidentally killed someone that you shouldn't have killed because they were a good guy, or if you hurt people that you shouldn't have hurt, you can confess your sins here and be absolved of those sins, but at the cost of souls. So the more bad you are, the bigger your bill's going to be, basically. We're going to learn his gesture. And if you want to, you can also buy purging stones if you get cursed. I've seen people quit this game once they get cursed because they have no idea how to break the curse. And he also has his own talisman, and he also has a few rings as well. It's only human to commit a sin. That's basically what he says. That's basically what he says. It's only human to commit a sin. Me. It's going to roll down here, roll down here, and roll down here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to consume all of my humanities. This is dangerous. Do not do this unless you know what you're doing. Because if you have no humanities, you can never regain your human body back. You'll be undead until you get another one. The reason I'm using them is because the more humanities that you've absorbed, the higher your drop rate chance goes up for loot. And there are some enemies that I'm about to fight that I'm hoping they drop their stick. Because it's my favorite weapon in the entire game. It's the upgraded version of this stick. Okay, we are now heading to the next area. So we need to head this way. Gotta go all the way down. Now, because our starting item was the master keys, we can head the back way to this next area instead of going the proper way. Because I'm telling you right now, the proper way sucks. Like, really sucks. I'm gonna go all the way down here. Down here. And level up. I'm going to move my endurance up just a little bit. Because I do want a little bit more stamina, and I also want to see if I can wear the gloves. No, I'm still medium rolling. That's not good enough for me. Not happy. Not happy. I'm also going to set up poison and toxic herbs to get them ready. And we're going to head this way. Going to go all the way down. And again, take your time. I've seen people fall down this hole because they forgot to bring the lift back up again. And it's hilarious to watch them rage. I'm not going to lie. It's like, oh, gravity killed you again. Gravity is probably the biggest killer in this game. Hands down. Oops-a-daisy kills. Or sorry, oops-a-daisy deaths. Dropping to your death by mistake. Okay. So we're in New Londo Ruins. We're going to head this way. Now, down here is a merchant that a lot of people don't know. He's down here right at the beginning of the game. And if you are a mage, he will actually... he can modify stuff, so he can put Magic Club on this if he wants to. But if you purchase, he will sell you some mage stuff. And a lot of people don't realize he's down here at the beginning of the game. You don't need, you know, to unlock anything. You just come down that lift and he's right there. He's right in front of you. We're going to head this way. We're going to open this with the master key. We're going to pick up this soul. Carefully go through here. Very carefully. We're going to run all the way this way. And we're going to take our time with these guys. You could run past them if you want to. But the best thing to do is to kill them one by one. Make a little bit of noise and one of them will turn around. Just be careful. You see that stick that they're using? That's my favorite weapon in this game, hands down. We're going to slowly kill these guys and see if they drop it for me, because that would be nice. If they don't drop it, all you pretty much need to do is run to a bonfire, reset, and then run all the way back down and do it again. And keep doing that until they eventually drop it. A lot of enemies drop some very nice weapons in this game, so farming them is a good idea. Oh, you slightly got me. Oh. There you go. Some dung pie. I don't want dung pies. I want your stick. Give me your stick. Now, just remember how many bosses we've done so far. We done the starting boss, the Asylum Demon. We done the Bridge Demon. That's 2. We done the Butterfly. That's 3. We done the Gargoyles. That's 4. You poisoned me. That is not nice. Here we go. And another dung pie. No stick for Attic today. And I'm not going to farm it because, like I said, this video is being recorded for you guys. I don't want you sitting here watching me having to farm. The New Londo Ruins key, which we don't need. Because we've got the master key. Oh, that's a great camera angle. Nope. And can you see with most of these enemies, we're one-shotting them. This area causes more people to rage quit than any other area in the game. Because one wrong move and splat. Like that. Gonna take a drink. Take your time. Do not fall to your death. Because... well, it's funny as hell when you do, but don't. I'm going to head this way. And I'm going to beat up these bugs. Now, even though we are offline, we can still be invaded by the computer's NPCs. So, if you're human like I am now, in certain areas, certain NPCs are going to spawn in and try to take your soul away from you, your body. This is one of those enemies that you find. She's a bit of a tough bitch, so be very, very careful. But we're also super, super strong. And now she's dead. When you do kill them, you get a beautiful amount of souls. Really, bugs? Really, bugs? Really? You get her humanity. 3 of them, nice. I got her butcher's blade as well. That's a sexy, sexy weapon, by the way. We're going to go this way. Go here. Dragon scale. That's for dragon weapons that you're upgrading. See, the weapon that we're using requires just the basic titanite, then large titanite, then chunks and stuff like that. I'm going to head this way. I'm going to light this bonfire, and remember what I said. Every bonfire that you go to, you must kindle it. Because it will make your game better for you by having more flasks to drink. We're going to level up. Thinking 1, 2... Maybe put endurance up to 15. I don't think I need to move it any more than that for the rest of the entire game. But that should allow me to wear my gloves at least. Yay! We're wearing the full leather set. Look at that. Lovely. This place here is a great place for you to farm large titanite shards. That's what I will need to push this weapon from 5 to 10. So club plus 10. And there are some very, very important items that you can pick up in a very first playthrough in this area. Just again, take your time. Remember that when you go into the swamps, the floor is poisonous. So you will be hit with poison. Don't worry, your health will go down very, very slowly. Just keep an eye on it. You can also get hit with a toxic debuff as well. And if you're poisoned and you're toxic, your health will go down a little bit quicker. So be very careful. But just drink every now and again just to make sure that you're keeping yourself alive. I hate these bugs more than anything in this game. They are annoying. We're going to head all the way around here. And we're going to head this way because we're going to go pick up a brand new armor set. And it is one of the best light sets in the game. Light as in it doesn't take much to wear it. Just watch out from that. See the spitter over there shooting those darts? He will hit you with toxic if you're not careful. Kill him. Go around here. And there it is. The wondrous set. A beautiful set in the game. It honestly is. I hate these guys so much. So while we're here, we're going to quickly change into that set. You can see it's already lighter. And it still offers good resistance as well. Magic, fire, and also poison. Look at that. Look at those gloves. Fantastic. Look at the trousers. Fantastic. And if you want to, you can also wear the hood as well. If you want to be a little bit more mysterious. If you want to be a bit mysterious, you know. Now, a lot of the weapons in this game, like I said, they require titanite shards to upgrade. And I'll show you where you can get those so you can start collecting them. Obviously, you can't upgrade a weapon past level 5 until you get the ember. And the first ember that you need is in the kitchen where the butcher is. That's in a different area completely. So we're going to head this way. We're going to pick up every shiny that we can. And the enemies that you're looking for are these little slug fellas here. Every time you kill one of them, there is a small chance that they will drop large titanite shards. You want a few of them. You know, just so you can get the upgrades going. There's another armor set there if you want it. But it's not as good as the one that I'm wearing right now. And don't forget, if you run out of heals, you can always homeward bone and take yourself back to the bonfire. I've got 7 flasks still, so I can keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Go around here. Got some more slugs to kill. Now, if you're a dexterity build, you can just use a bow and arrow to kill these guys nice and easy. You don't even have to get up close and personal. Doing a bow and arrow with a sword run is probably another easy run that you can do if you're new to the series. Do what's best for you and what you're comfortable with. Don't put yourself in a position where you're struggling too much. Wow, I am not getting lucky with any shards right now. Let me put my absorption up to 15. Nope, still no shards. Wow, the game is really being Scrooged with me right now, isn't it? Ow. Yay! We got 1! Woo! 1 is enough to upgrade the stick one more time. Is another one? 2. 3. No. Can I get another one by any chance? No. Come on, give me a few more. Ow. Oh, oh, oh. Yay! There's another one. Woo! Go me. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. I mean to hit... Oh, it doesn't matter. Woo! Another one. There's another weapon. Alright, that's it. The game was saving them all up to give me them another time. Which is now. Right at the end. Right, now we're going to run all the way back through. Because there's some more slugs on the right here. Ow. Nothing and nothing. Nothing. Yep, yeah, I predicted nothing and I got nothing. And there's a few slugs under here. Come on, slugs. Give me some stones, please. No stones for me. No stones for me. No, get your own. Okay. I'm going to run all the way this way. We've already killed everything on that end. Oh, I hate running through this sludge sometimes. I really, really, really do. But it's a part of the game. They seem to do it in a lot of the Souls games. They seem to have an area that's covered in sludge. You can get a ring that will help you run through it, but that's not until later in the game. Depending on how you do your playthrough. Right. We have enough souls on us to level up again, so let's go do so. Get off me, please. Get off me, please. But what we're going to do first, absorb everything that we've picked up. There we go. Level up. Strength again. And I'm pretty much ready for the next boss. Yep, let's go do it. Let's go kill sexy boobs. Again, there are many ways that you can go in this game. Just because I'm doing the game in this order doesn't make it the right order for you. Do what you feel is best for you. There's another one. The reason I'm doing it this way is because this is the easiest way that I've found to do the bosses. Alright, we're going to remove poison. I do not want to go into a boss fight and have poison ticking my health down. Excuse you, child. Throwing stones at people, how rude. Now, if we wanted to, we could bring in the same NPC that we killed to help us with this fight. I don't need to do so, so I'm going to go straight into the fight. I feel confident. Just going to give her a splinter or two. I love this boss. I love the effects of that sword. So sexy. Oh. Now, if you hug her head, she can't hit you with a lot of her swings. Because you're too close. She's gonna pop. Get back, get back. That pop can insta-kill you in some circumstances if you're not leveled up correctly. See, she can't hit you if you hug her head when she's swinging. Just make sure you don't get hit. Nope. Alright, she's gonna stump. That was a corner spit if I haven't seen one before. My goodness me. And she's done. Soul of Quilag. Now, if you are a dexterity builder, curved sword and stuff like that, you might want to keep her soul because you can transform her soul into that fire sword she was using. It's a very, very OP and sexy weapon. Here we go. Now we're going to continue run down here. We're going to boop this wall. We're going to say yes to this fella here. She's going to walk away. He, she, it, whatever that man thing is going to walk away. And here is another Firekeeper. She guards this one. You don't need to buff this one up because it's already done once. But you can reinforce your flask. You can enter her covenant. Again, if you want to know more, read the lore, understand the lore, and you'll be fine. We're going to upgrade more strength. We're up to 32 strength at the moment. That's a lot of strength. But as you can see, this weapon is constant. Because we've already upgraded it, we're doing 130 base hit with a bonus of 100 because the param is A. If that param was S, that would be, I'd get a bigger bonus than 100. But we're absolutely destroying this game. Haven't died once. Haven't struggled once. It's just about taking your time, learning about the stats, learning about the param bonuses. Gonna do this one. We're gonna kindle. Yes. Oh, do I have the wonky foot glitch? Nah. I had a little flick, but nothing other than that. We're going to go down this way. Now, there are two ways to do this next boss. The hard way and the easy way. The hard way is to stand there and fight him. If you're brave. He's very strong. In certain circumstances, he can actually, one or two shot you pretty easily. He's guarding a very, very strong light armor set, but it requires a certain material to upgrade it, making it a little bit more of a pain in the ass to upgrade. By going with the set that I'm wearing now, not only is it super light, but it can also be leveled up with normal Titanite shards, making it a very, very powerful set to wear. Such a beautiful boss in the upgrade of the base game. This is the upgraded version that we're playing. We can get the drinks ready in case he boops us. Grab. Then wait. Wait. Run. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Woo! Don't stop. Turn around. And wait. Wait. And now hit him. And now he's dead. And the reason he dies is because he falls off of the edge. He basically jumps from there and dangles on the edge to try and kill you, but then falls to his death. There we go. Now this area down here has been opened up and it's now ready to be progressed once you reach a certain point in the game. You can't do it now, but you can do it later. So now what we need to do is we need to make the trip all the way back up to the top where our first bonfire is. This can be a little bit long, So I'm going to try and fill the time in by just talking more about the game. ECC, how you doing? Welcome. I apologize if I'm not very talkative to you guys in chat. I am doing a recording right now. If this is going to go up on YouTube, it's pretty much just a how-to Dark Souls tutorial guide where I talk about the importance of learning the builds, the statistics, the stats and whatnot. Making sure that you're leveling up your character correctly for the build that you want to go. And pretty much just making the run as easy as possible for you. Because I do see a lot of people give up on this game too soon because they just get overwhelmed because they've done something wrong. They might have leveled up incorrectly. They might not be using the right weapon for the right build. Soul of Quila. I'm not gonna use curved swords on this tutorial build, so I can go ahead and use that. I'm gonna use you, and I'm also going to use you. So for this tutorial build, for anyone that's recently stopped by, we're doing a run. We're doing one of the easiest runs that you could possibly do in this game. Just so you can say to someone, hey, I've completed that game. So we're going with a strength build. We're using the starting weapon, which is a stick, a piece of wood. And the reason that we're using this stick is because it is a aid grade in ParamBonus, which you can see there. We're only leveling up 3 stats, and that is strength, health, and endurance. Health for obvious reasons, endurance so we can have more stamina, more swings in our weapon attacks, and to be able to wear better clothing, and strength to increase our weapons attack power. So as we've got health up to 15, I don't need to move that much anymore. I don't need to move endurance up at all because I'm wearing everything that I want to until the end of the game. The only 2 that I'm basically working on is strength up to 50, and then I'll get health up to 20. We're going to rest here again. Actually, I'll level up. Strength at 35. And now we're going to run all the way up. I'm going to boop everything that gets in our way. I'm going to boop you. And what I need to do, well, you don't have to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to get the second Firekeeper soul so I can put my flask up to +2. This one's a little bit more dangerous because the enemies are going to hit you with toxic darts. And toxic does more damage than poison. And I've only got 1 toxic herb to heal from. Go this way. All the way up here. Gonna boop this dude. Boop him again. God, you guys suck, man. You guys suck so hard. Gonna go this way. Ooh! Let that toxic bar go down. Ooh! Dodge, 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 dodge! Run through, run through, run through. On spit. Run through, run through, run through. Come on, come on. Find an opening. There you go. Now drink and remove toxic. There we go. So how quickly my health went down there? You got to be very careful. Toxic and poison in this game are two very strong health drainers. We go this way. If you run out of toxic herbs, my suggestion would be just a homeward bone back to a bonfire. Down here. Sorry! Not sorry. Firekeeper soul, that's all we needed. Up, 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 up. Whoa! Demon dogs, nope. And then just run through and go all the way back. Up here. And that's it. Now, I'm not going to do that many more bosses, because, you know, you guys need to do it yourself. I'm just hopefully giving you the ammo that you need to start a playthrough and run through the game and have little to no difficulty. Yes, some of these bosses do get a lot harder. Their tactics are very overwhelming in some areas. But just deep breath and take your time. You'll be absolutely fine. I promise. The game is easy once you know what you're doing. I really want that weapon. Can you please give me that weapon? Please give me that weapon. Ah! I pulled them both at the same time. Oh, well, this isn't gonna go well. Woo! This is dangerous. I'm doing it. Got him. And done. Stick. 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 Ah, boo. Boo. It's my favorite weapon in the damn game. And the game's like, no, we know you're recording this, Attic. You're not going to get it. It's a very heavy weapon, but at the end of the day, it's also one of the strongest. It's a piece of, it's just a piece of wood. Just a normal piece of wood. Gotta go this way. If I want to, I could actually go this way and pick up the third Firekeeper soul. This is a bit dangerous because this is a very strong area. You need these items here. So let's just do it. Let's go grab the next one. Because these spirits can only be harmed when your weapon is blessed in a way with a curse. Use you. Hey, Batch, how you doing? Now take this nice and slow. Do not rush this or you will die. And watch this stupid camera angle thing that happens here. When you go under that arc, the camera angle can change, leading you to die. Okay. So, slowly. Don't fall off this little platform or you will drown. Thank you. Look down. Slowly walk. Let's see the camera move by itself. Stupid game. And if you go over here, you'll get even more. There you go. It's another 2. Right. I don't need to be in this area anymore now. I can leave. Ooh, they dropped something. Oh, thank you. Some more curses. Thank you. That's sweet of them. So what I'm doing, Batch, is I'm doing a how-to Dark Souls video. We're recording this, so this is going to go up on YouTube for people to rewatch whenever they want to learn. And I'm teaching people the importance of stat building, learning what class you want to be and what to level up with that class. Because I see too many people quit and give up on this game because they just find it too difficult to play. And a lot of the time it's just because they've done something wrong. Like they've incorrectly statted their character with the wrong stats, they're wearing the wrong stuff, or they're using the wrong weapons. Gonna go ahead and use you. I'm gonna head up here. And we've already done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bosses. No deaths, no struggles. Reinforce again. And reinforce again. So now our Estus flask is +3. Meaning that when we drink, we're going to get healed nicely. And we're going to go with... We're at 35 strength, 15 endurance, and vitality is 15. These are the only 3 that you need to level up if you're doing a strength build. Thinking maybe go for a little bit more health. But, you know what? I feel fine. Go more strength. Yeah, we're doing very, 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 very well. You want to talk to this fella over here. And accept everything that he says. And after talking to him, you can feed him anything that you don't want, giving you even more souls. Make sure you only sell the shit that you know you don't need. Do not sell anything important. If you're unsure, don't sell it. We'll keep the longbow just in case we want to shoot someone with it. And we'll keep the talisman in case we want to do holy spells. I don't plan on wearing any of that set. And any of this set. Or that. And that's it.
Farewell.
Thank you for the souls, my good man. Level up. we go. Okay, so now we need to head to the next area in the game. Let's see how strong we are. Come on, fella. It only recorded 93 because that was an insta-kill. Look at my defense now when they hit me. 278 as a base hit. $307. 278. That's ridiculous. We can't even do that in the game. The enemies shouldn't be able to do that in the game. So dumb. Always kill the rats when you get a chance to, because they have a higher chance of dropping humanities. We want to go all the way this way. Keep going. I mean, you don't have to kill these guys. I kill them just because I can, and because souls are souls at the end of the day, you know? What I'm also going to do is I'm going to buy the boxes off of this dude here. Excuse me. I know they're a little bit expensive at the beginning of the game, but later in you can easily buy them without, you know, hurting your wallet. The ability to repair weapons and armor at any bonfire. Yes.
Oh.
You can actually buy the same thing off the blacksmith if you want to. So it doesn't matter who you buy it, but it would be recommended to have it. So you don't have to run all the way back to the blacksmith to repair the stuff that you're using. You can simply do it at a bonfire. Repair. Yes, yes. Yes, 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 and yes. That's it. Now, if you are a mage, you can arrange your magic at any bonfire by attune magic. We want to head up this way. You got to be very careful with this. You could go around the long way if you want to, but you could do the short way here, but it is dangerous. Wait for the dragon. Okay, I can take a hit. That's fine. I just wanted to see if I could take the hit. Go full health. And now run backwards. Oh, thank you, dragon. Thank you. We're going to go this way. And we're going to go down here. And then we're going to slide all the way down. Whee! Lovely. Wonder if my game volume is too low. Be careful down this area because these dogs are a pain in the ass. Ow. Yeah, let me... There we go. That might be a bit loud, but we'll test it out. Oh, you dogs suck. Oh my god. A dog that knows how to dodge. I'm gonna open this up. And here's our mage. By setting him free, you can start learning even more mage abilities from him. Okay, here's the mage set. I'm gonna go this way. Watch out for these douchebags because their attack damage with those sticks are so strong. I know they're only sticks on fire. Oh. There we go. There we go. Wow. There we go. Twin humanities. Now we're going to run this way. Gonna heal. Now this tends to be the first boss that people do where they die. Tends to be. Because it's a tiny bit skanky because there's dogs in the boss fight. And they're annoying. Like really annoying. No. You can try to protect against the stick of truth, but it's not going to happen. Where was the first one that we opened up? There it is. A mail breaker weapon. Head down. Again, take it nice and slow. Pull the dogs first. There, you see they see you? And they're moving. Pull the dogs first and then the ninjas after. Or the assassins. No. Oh! Triple kill! Here we go. Thank you very much. The black leather set, which is a very, 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 very sexy set to wear, I'm not gonna lie. But it's lighter than what you've got, but it's weaker than what you're wearing. If you're following the Wondrous set anyway. Okay, so be careful in this fight. It can be challenging. The strat that we usually go for is hug the left wall, run up the stairs, kill the dogs, then kill the boss. Told you it can be skanky, didn't I? The only thing that makes this boss fight difficult is the dogs. Nothing else makes this fight more difficult. It's just the dogs. Let's try that one again. You can get up those stairs. You can then basically kill the dogs and then fight the boss on his own. There is a easy strat to him, but it requires skanking the boss in a way. I'd rather do him properly. Really, Dragon? The first time you don't want nothing to do with me, the second time you hit me twice. Oh, I didn't mean to double drink. That was an accident. Like I said, you could be the most professional player in Dark Souls and still get skanked by the game. It's just the way it is, you know? Honestly, there is not much you can do about it. You just have to accept it and just keep trying. The dogs are probably my worst enemy in this game. I can tolerate everything else, but I can't tolerate the goddamn dogs. So let's try that one again, shall we? Dying in this game is supposed to be a thing. Do not let it upset you. Oh, I completely forgot to showing you the shortcut. I'm so sorry. Let me run up and show you the shortcut. It saves you running across that bridge. Once you've gotten down here, you can open up the gate, which will allow you to come down to this area without running across where the dragon is. You just go up here, and then open this gate here. And you should know where you are now. Go down here. Go down here. And let's go to the boss. Whew. Let's see if I get skanked by the dogs again. But the easy tactic is that you could basically just throw things over this wall here. And hit the boss from over the wall. You can just throw bombs over and hit him. But we're not going to do it that way. Come on. Come on. Come on. And there we go. Done. You saw how strong we was? It's because you should really be doing him earlier, but I prefer to do it where I'm a lot stronger, so I can get rid of those bloody dogs. He was about to parry me. He was about to, but it didn't go his way. I'm gonna grab you. Make sure you, like I said, when you die, try to get your humanity and souls back before you die a second time. If you die a second time, you lose them all. Be careful down here, because now you're starting to enter stronger enemy territory. Watch their frenzy. Oh. The reason that we're coming down here is because we need to progress the bosses. And we also need the ember to upgrade our weapon. There's the butcher. If you're ever worried, just shield up. And let them ping off of you. And it makes it nice and easy. See? Fucking dogs. I hate dogs in this game. Now we kill the butcher. And take the ember. Ta-da! That's it. Now what I would recommend, I would at this point Homeward Bone. Put the Homeward Bone here. Where are you? There you go. Use you. And increase you. We're up to 20 absorbed, which is pretty good. Circle through, and yes. The reason that we're going to Homeward Bone is because we want to go straight back to the blacksmith. So he can upgrade the weapon that we've got to the next stage, which is +6 onwards to +10. Now, I wouldn't recommend touching any bonfires because you want to homeward bone back to that bonfire after we're done so you can go down to the kitchen, which is the next area. You can go down into the depths down there. So just run back like you normally would. Freaking frenzy swings that they do, man, can take so much health away from you. Go this way, then this way. Stop that. Ooh, the edge! Push the edge! Run all the way down. There's the mage. When you set the pyromancy man free, he sits here. We're going to ignore them because we don't need to talk to them. All the way up here. Unfortunately, this game doesn't give you a helping hand in a lot of ways. It doesn't really teach you about stats and statistics unless you read a guidebook or a tutorial. Gonna go all the way through. And if you want, you could use the Titanite shards that you're picking up to upgrade your armor. Because Titanite shards won't do anything for my weapon anymore because it needs to be large Titanite. We're going to go down here. All the way down. And there he is. Yes, hand him the ember. Modify, move my club to +5 to +6. Yes, please. And because I've got 10 large Titanite shards already, I can upgrade this quite far in. Because I had 15-ish humanity absorbed, I was able to get more drop chance on those shards. So you modify it once. Then you reinforce weapon. There it is. Wow. Wow. We were able to push it to +10. Woo. That was awesome. And if we want to, we could reinforce armor, like I said, with normal Titanite shards if you want to. It's completely up to you.
Don't get yourself.
I feel safe that I don't need to really do that. I'm okay. If you've got spare shards, you might as well, because there's, you know, might as well. So, this is a super strong ParamBonus A still. It's very close to being an S rank. And we're up club +10, meaning our base is 160, our bonus is 152. We will homeward bone back to the last bonfire. That will take us here. We will level up to 38. That means we're up to, what, 160 plus 156. Let's see how strong we are. 356. 374. 413. We're so strong! We are so strong! It's amazing. It's amazing. What's up, Steven? How you doing, buddy? Fucking dogs. Welcome to my How to Dark Souls tutorial, which is coming to an end soon because I think I've basically recorded enough for the YouTube video that we're doing. And this video is not going to be cut and it's not going to be edited in any way. So I can show you guys exactly, you know, it's a truth run. You're seeing it for how it is. We did, what, 7 bosses and only died once because we got skanked by the dogs. Will you come out, please? Thank you. Ooh, thank you for the shield and thank you for your knife. Oh my god. We're gonna head down this way. This way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rush to the next boss. Oh, go away. Stupid dogs. I thought I slept when I saw an email notification that I went live. Oh no, this is just a bonus stream. This is all, but like I said, I'll be coming off soon. I'm just doing this to help people. What I should have done is activate this shortcut here. There's another merchant if you want to buy certain things. This shortcut basically takes you right back to the sewers, so you can go right back to home if you want to. There we go. Just gonna open it up. You know, because apparently you can't put your hands through the bars and unlock a door from the other end. You know, Dark Souls logic. We head back down again. And like I said, I'm going to rush this next bit and just take us straight to the next boss. Now, if you were going down to the area that I said before, the proper way, this way would be the proper way. Because we had the master key, we could bypass a lot. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I'm going to boop him on the head. I'm going to boop him on the head. Boop him on the head. How you doing, Zej? Welcome to the How to Dark Souls tutorial that I'm going to be putting on YouTube. I'm going to be coming off soon. I just wanted to go through a few things just to teach anyone how to play the game. We've spoken about stat building. We have spoken about weapons, armor, correctly perking our characters in the correct way. So it makes the game easier to play and not harder.
Please, you must help me.
This guy is the Pyromancer. He's the master of magic, and he was stuck in a wooden barrel and couldn't escape. Again, Dark Souls logic. Just rinse his chat just to make sure that he teleports upstairs. And then you can start learning the pyromancy magic from him. The second butcher. Serious damage. So recently, Zej, I've been seeing a lot of people play this game and give up on it because they just found it too difficult and too hard to play. So I wanted to do a short 2.5-ish hour video. I wouldn't say that's short, to be fair, but you know, it's shorter than most videos. Basically just going through what the best thing to do is to help get a playthrough done. Really? So yeah, he's the master of pyro magic, but he can't break out of a wooden barrel. We're gonna go all the way through here. And we're gonna light this. And remember the rule again, Kindle. We have to turn ourselves back into a human again because we did die once. Kindle, yes. Then we're going to run all the way through again. Oh, you're such a dick. Now we're going to run through this section as quickly as we can. Really? Ooh, a free humanity. Get your shield out for reasons like that. Thank you for the extra key. We're not going to do this area 100%. We're just going to skim through it and go straight to the boss, like I said. Oh my lord! Wow, all three of them hit me at the exact same time. Oh god! You've got to kill this guy. If you do not kill this guy, he will buff the boss up. So make sure you kill him. Get rid of these sludges. What's your health? Hi, frogs! These frogs cause curse. When you're afflicted with curse, you lose half of your health permanently unless you use a curse stone. Remember the stone that I showed you guys? So be very, very careful of these frogs. The reason I wanted to come down here is because there's a ring down here that I want to show you. And it's a very good ring to have. Every time you kill an enemy, you steal some of its health to heal you. So I'm just making sure that I'm safe. Because these frogs are very, very dangerous. Another soul. Just make sure that you're not in the smoke. So be very careful. And there it is. The Ring of Evil Eyes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this ring off now. And I'm going to replace it with this ring. Absorbs HP from fallen enemies. This will reduce the often usage of your Estus flask. This way. Back up. And is definitely a must-have ring for when you're playing this game for the very first time. Jump over there. Thank you for the extra humanity. Jump back. And now we're going to summon in one of the NPCs that we've nicknamed Thorny Too Horny. For obvious reasons. Oh, there he is. What's the obvious reasons? Because he's very thorny. And now he's dead. So we call him Thorny Too Horny. 5,938 souls. Ah, I was hoping he'd drop one of his items, but he was Scrooge McDuff. How you doing, JD? Welcome to my How to Play Dark Souls tutorial. It's just a small recording that I'm doing today just to teach people about stats, about grades, leveling correctly, upgrading correctly. Oh, come on. Yay! Another large shard. Thank you. Even though I don't need them anymore for this weapon. So, what I like I said, I know I've kept saying this in the recording, but I get people stopping by in the stream. This video has been recorded by OBS right now, and I'm going to be uploading this video to YouTube. I just wanted to do a 2-3 hour video of basically showing off some of the bosses. Some of the strategies to use against the bosses on how to kill them nice and easily. But more importantly, talking about weapon grading, ParamBonuses, upgrading, statistics and stats. What each stat does, why to upgrade them, what stat to upgrade with what build that you're going with. You could always push the back button or the explanation button and it will give you a small rundown of what every single ability, what every single trait does or stat does. But I've already ran through all of that at the beginning of this guide. And now I'm just, like I said, running straight to the next boss. You could, if you want to, summon Solaire again, but you need to be human. I'm going to go straight in. Look at that damage. Look at the damage. Cut his tail off. He's trying to tail swipe me, but he doesn't have a tail anymore. And he's done. Ta-da! Easy mode. And now to save us running all the way back, you can use a homeward bone if you want to. If you want to. But to show you, there was another entrance that took you down into Blight Town, which is where we fought Quilag, the spider bitch, with her amazing boobies. And that door is back here. Just want to point it out in case you want to do it this way, because for some reason you want a crazy challenge. This door right here is opened up with the key that we just got, and that will take you down the front path to Blight Town, which is very hard to do, so be very careful if that's what you want to do. There is a merchant man that was supposed to be here, but he's already teleported back. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use all of these. JD, you can always bug me about this stuff, man. I am more than happy to spend time with you, dude. We're up to 25 absorbed humanities, which means our drop rate is going to be really, really nice and high. If I was to go back and kill those 3 big bloated dudes, I'd probably end up getting the stick that I want. But now's the journey to run all the way back up. You could, if you want to, you could completely finish looting this whole area. I don't need to because there's nothing I really need. And then level up. We're at 42 strength. That's insane. There is a level cap. I wouldn't say go anywhere past 60 on a certain stat on your first run. You don't need to. You will not benefit from it at all, so don't waste it. What I could do is go up to 50 and then push health up to 20. That would make sense. Or even push this to 40 and push this up if I want to. But I'm confident that I'll be absolutely fine. But at this stage here, this is where you now want to progress your way back upstairs. And then you can continue on your journey. You don't need to be here no more. Unless you're going the correct path and you want to do Quilag, then you go down, you go through that door and down the front way if you want to. So just to give a rundown, we've gone through all of the stats in this game. Pretty much all the important stuff that you need to know. And this is all based around a strength build character. Like I said, if you're doing a dexterity character, then you're going to work on dexterity, endurance, and vitality. If you're strength, it's strength, endurance, vitality. If it's magic, then it will be intellect or faith, depending on what you're going with. Endurance, if you want to. Atonement is important, or attunement is important, so you can have more spells equipped. And health is also very, very important. So health, attunement, and intellect if you're a mage build. You don't have to worry about anything else, to be completely honest. If you're going to do a hybrid build, that's a build that uses 2, like you could be a battle mage, where you want to wear heavy armor. That means you're going to need intelligence, endurance, attunement, and vitality. So that's 4 stats that you're building all at once. So don't make it complicated for yourself. Go with simple builds on your first ever run. Go with a strength build, go with a dexterity build, or a mage build. Don't go with any other build. We've gone through weapon grades and why they're important, because the better the param bonus, the more bonus you get back. So we've got an A grade weapon. This is a very strong A grade because it's been upgraded 10 times. If we upgrade it anymore, it's going to tweak it into an S grade, which is great. That's the highest bonus that you can get. Everything else, pretty much you can learn yourself by just going through it and learning what each stat does. You can put bonuses on your weapon. You could turn this stick into a fire stick if you want to, a lightning stick if you want to. But by doing that, you're going to weaken the strength of the weapon because you're turning it into a different weapon pretty much. And as you can see, each weapon has its own requirement. As you can see on the middle page, you see this weapon here requires 50 strength, which means I can't use this weapon properly without 50 strength. But I can two-hand the weapon because my strength is up to 42, so I can use it two-handed. I just can't use it single-handed. You can see there's a, well, you can't see, but there's a red X on the weapon when I'm using it one-handed. When I'm using it two-handed, the X goes. So I really, really do hope this video has helped you in some way. I do hope that it helps you get through your very first playthrough. If it does, let me know in the YouTube comments down below. It would be awesome to see some of you guys finally get your first ever playthroughs ever done. And I really do hope that this video has helped you do that. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to end the recording. Again, just let me know what your thoughts are. Please do. Like I said, I'm not a pro. I'm not like MLG at this game. I just have a lot of experience, and I'm hoping that the experience that I've shared to you today has helped you with your run. So yeah, leave comments down below in the video. Thank you very much for watching. Come follow me over on Glimish. That's where I do all my live streams. I didn't put the camera on because this video is about the guide. It's not about seeing me. So yeah, stay healthy, stay well, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and goodbye.